Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share some insights on what anxiety, PTSD, and CPTSD are, along with some symptoms they can cause, and I'll also share about my healing process, some of my healing process and strategies I have found helpful. So let's get started. What is anxiety? So for those people who doesn't know what is anxiety, a little bit anxiety is normal for everyone, and we all feel it at times. And like when we preparing for a big presentation or like taking an exam, this is pretty normal and that is completely natural. However, if you find yourself feeling nervous regularly or struggling to control your worries, this can start a negative impact on your daily life. And anxiety is the most common mental health issue, and there is nothing to be ashamed of. So some common symptoms of anxiety may include you may feel like nervous, you may feel tense or like you are in danger, or along with having some trouble with controlling your thoughts. Physical symptoms may include like racing heart, rapid breathing, or even sleep disturbances. So this is briefly about anxiety, and let's go to PTSD. So PTSD is known as post-traumatic stress disorder, and usually arises from like single traumatic event, like a car accident or something like that. It can cause nightmares, unwanted flashbacks, and avoidance of the reminder of trauma, such as like certain places or people or race. And additionally, you can get scared easily and having some issue with sleeping as well. So and complex PTSD, known as CPTSD, is a little bit more complicated, and it includes all the symptoms of PTSD, and more like having intimacy problem. You may feel guilt, very angry, or repeated trauma, relationship problems, emotion regulations, and even feeling like I am not good enough, I am not smart, and you feel worthless. This is what I currently feel, and I'm currently dealing with both anxiety and CPTSD. It manifests unwanted memories, flashback, anger issues, repeated trauma, and sometimes I have trouble with sleeping at night. I have tried many ways to manage these challenges, including meditation, yoga, therapy, and even medication. I'm on medication prescribed by my doctor. I am currently taking 𝘈𝘀𝘪 300 ml and Zoloft 50 ml combination. Even though while I am making these progress, and it still feel like it's very tough to control my anger, impatience, and controlling my negative thought. It feels like since I wake up, I don't know where is it come from. Like the negative thoughts, it's coming into my brain from somewhere else. I don't know where is it come from, but it feels like from these negative thoughts, I got triggered and I feel angry, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy like a normal person. Almost every day I got triggered, and I feel like I feel very difficult. I feel very uneasy, and sometimes I even feel like no one can help me to escape these struggles, and I have even felt like disappearing just to stop dealing with these emotions. But later I found my therapists. Before I was trying with some mental health doctors. I'm not insulting anyone, but it feels like totally bullshit, and I don't feel like it's useful for me. It do something for me. I don't feel it. But after I found my therapist, I talked to my therapist, and it's been like, oh my God, finally I found someone who understands me, who understands my feelings. She helped me a lot, and she's still helping me in my healing journey. And she also introduced me some grounding techniques that help me when I get triggered. One grounding technique method I rely on is deep breathing. So inhaling and holding for like 5 seconds, and it's exhaling, like releasing all the negativity. And I also practice body awareness by focusing on how my feet against on the floor, or even using like ice cube on my skin to bring me back to the present moment. And another favorite technique that I'm using is counting backward from 100 in step of 7, like 100, 93, 86, 79, something like that. And I also try to naming objects around me or spelling words backward. And these techniques help me to stay grounded in the moment of crisis. When I feel angry, I don't know what was it before, but later I have learned to ask myself, like, where is these feelings come from? Like, anger is often a cover of deeper emotions like disappointment, or maybe jealousy, or maybe you feel uneasy. So asking myself these questions help me calm down. This is what I'm doing when I feel really angry. And the more peaceful I feel, the happier I become. Compared to before, I have made several lifestyle changes, like avoiding electronic music. I can't say avoiding, because I like to listen electronic music when I was in early 20s, but now I prefer to listening more like mantra instead of electronic music. And also I do self-care, and it become a priority, and I enjoy using scented candle and aromatic stick that help me relax. And I'm sensitive to smell, so having a pleasant environment is essential for my peace of mind. And I have also reduced my screen time on social media. Too much scrolling on phone can drain dopamine, which is known as happy hormone. And by focusing on present moment and reducing screen time help me preserve my mental well-being. And although I'm not a big fan of book, I'm not a big reader, I have found few books that have supported me through this healing journey. You have to know that having surrounding yourself with support is also important. Having the right people around you during this healing process is very important. And I want you to know that you are not alone on this journey, and I'm here to support you. And I hope you find your own peace as I have. And this is all for today's episode. And I'll be sharing more about my healing journey in the future episodes. And stay strong, and thank you for listening to my story. See you in the next episode.